hello. Where are we? October, September, okay. Starting of October. Let's start. Okay, let's start. How many months left do we have? October, 3 more months. October, November, December. So 2 months and a half because since December last 2 weeks, I'm not gonna be. I don't use like it's one of the rules that I don't touch. I do not touch December last 2 weeks and January first week. Hello, bro. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Previous daily low. So if we get an SMT, I'm gonna go for the longs. Otherwise, okay, gonna go short. What's up, bro? What is up? Oh my god. Lovely, lovely. Can't hear the mic? Really? I thought it's fixed. The mic is working, bro. The mic is working. Maybe it's from your side, brother. Super quiet. Or maybe, yeah, it's maybe the noise cancellation. I think it's the noise cancellation, no? I'm trying to play some like light music in the background, but YouTube is copyrighting my ass, man. It's annoying, very annoying. SMT no. PWAP below. Midnight open below. Okay, go next day. Do we have any FOMC? No FOMC. Mark the high and the low. Previous day high is very up. I don't think we're gonna go there, but yeah, let's see. Um, do we have any gap? No gaps. Okay, we do have a gap here if the price closes below. Um, it's 11. All right, we have a few more minutes. Half an hour. If we invert this, gonna go for the longs. Okay, that's our long right there. I think we have an SMT, no? Yeah, we do have an SMT. Do we? No, we don't. No, actually, we do. That's our SMT. Let me fix the SMT here. Yep, perfect. Risk to reward. Oh, yeah, that's a 1 to 1. break even, and it's gonna go to TP. Now, okay. That was a break even trade. I cannot trade more because it's past 12. SMT yes. Midnight open above, view up above, break even, view up above, midnight open above. It's a break even trade. Go to the next day. Okay. What do you have here? Price swept the previous daily high. Mm, yeah, we only have continuation model. No reversal so far. Oh, that is our entry. Okay, that's my stop. Do we have an SMT? Uh, we don't because that's not a swing, right? That's just a normal candle there. So that's not a valid SMT. But we are below the midnight open and below the VWAP. So yeah, just take partials, stop loss to break even. Lovely, very nice. Good month. October is a good month, I guess. Okay, SMT no, VWAP below, midnight open below. I'm really excited for the once we finish the backtesting session. I'm really excited for the what's it called? The analytics section is gonna be very interesting because I think we've gathered a lot of data by now, maybe like 200 something. So that is enough for us to filter the variables or the tags. Bro, the midnight open tells you where the like. So basically, it's a midpoint that separates the price from being bullish and bearish. So the midnight open is when the time is 00, right? If the price is above the midnight open, it that's a sentiment that the price is bullish. When the price is below the midnight open, that's a sentiment that the price is bearish, right? In simple terms. And we've seen this whenever we take any trade and we are above, let's say we're going long and we are above the midnight open, it is a higher probability, right? Because we're entering above the open of the not the New York session, the entire day, midnight open throughout the entire day. Yeah. So, also, VWAP is exactly the same thing. So the midnight open and the VWAP is a very strong key level. So if the price, like watch here, like the price it rejects off the midnight open and then goes up, it bounces off. The VWAP and the midnight open is a very important key level. When the price retested, um, it bounces off. Same thing goes with the 15-minute orb though. The 15-minute orb is a very strong level of not level liquidity, a key level, a very strong key level. Uh, I'm kinda lost though. What is this? Okay, yeah, sorry, 15-minute. That was the NFP candle. Yeah, bro. Just if you have any questions, let me know. Do you trade ICT, bro? I have no clue what it says. Message retraced. Don't know what the fuck is this, but yeah. We have the the previous daily high here. Do we have any gap? No gap as of now. Oh yeah, we do have a gap. No? Is it a gap? Nope. No, no, that's not a gap. Well, I think we're going for the. We ain't got no high. Actually, we have a gap. We had a gap there. My bad. I think yeah, we had a gap here, and that'll be break even. Small gap. So that's Friday. Fridays always tend to be trendy to the upside. Yeah, that's a gap. That's a valid one. A gap here. We inverted there. Our stop loss is the last swing. Do we have any SMT? No SMT. So the tourist reward is literally the previous daily high. Um, right. Okay, now we break even. Holy shit! Watch this. It is 2-3 ticks from the break even. It's very good. I don't specifically trade one way. I have learned a few different ideas and still finding my way with them. Been, but been focusing on Asia session orb. Yeah, the orb works on every session. So just mark the high and the low of the first 15-minute opening, and you're chilling. It's the beauty of the orb. It's so simple yet effective, man. Just people don't like simple. They think if the strategy is simple, that means it's not profitable. On gold works very well, by the way. I was just reviewing the other day. It's really good, but I just don't like how the gold behaves. It's a very unpredictable environment. I hate it. Nasdaq is a sweet spot for me, but I'm working now on a forex strategy. Forex strategy. Unfortunately, the orb on the forex does not work that well on the forex pairs. It doesn't work very well because forex pairs they're extremely slow, excluding Euro USD, but it's just really slow and boring. Like the maximum I can get is 1.5 R. You said 9 a.m. till 9:30 a.m. Ooh, based on what time zone? Because I think wait, that's okay. Because I think um, Asia is that's Asia. I think you're talking about your time zone, no? Because on New York, 9 a.m. until 9:30. Oh, so you mean you mark the high and the low of the orb based on the Asia session, and then you evaluate your entry on the New York? Oh, Asia session. Because you said 9 a.m. 9:30 New York. 9 a.m. 9:30. That's a New York. That's a New York session. Well, 9:30 is New York session. Hmm. Do we have a gap here? Yeah. Actually, I love Asia. But the only reason I don't trade it is just the time zone does not fit with me. Oh, nice. Bro, Asia session since the beginning of this year is just amazing. I swear to God, it's just too good, too damn good. So clean. It's like the price action is so like it's you can read it like a textbook, bro. It's so pure. It's so easy to read. Yeah. A bit sad though. It's when the market open on Asia session. It's for me. It's 3 a.m. So kind of sad. Be sleeping by this time. Yeah, it moves really well. London is what I hate though. I don't like London on futures, but on forex, London is my favorite. What the fuck is this month? Wow, it's so good. Do you trade on 1 minute time frame? Do you scalp it or that's FOMC I think. Yeah, FOMC. High and then low. Where's the orb? Everything has been taken. Okay. A 1 minute time frame. Yeah, I think 1 minute is a sweet spot. I tried a lot of different time frames. 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Nothing fits well as good as 1 minute. 1 minute is a sweet spot. Yeah. Uh, there's no SMT. I actually don't like this trade at all. I don't like this trade at all, to be honest. It's one thing I noticed when NQ is going up, ES is going down. There is zero correlation. That's it makes the trade very low probability. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like it. Like I had a feeling it's not like ES is literally on the. It's like a different trend. I don't like this. You know, view up above, midnight open above. Okay, let me just. Yeah, they're not aligned at all. Um, we have previous daily high, previous daily low. That's the Friday. Okay. Mm, literally no gap, man. Okay, that's first gap. Mhm. Do we have any We do have an SMT. Okay. All right, that's stop loss to break even. Take partials 25%. Oh, lovely, beautiful trade. So clean, beautiful trade. With only, I think the midnight open is the only. Oh yeah. Okay, so it was a bug. Yeah. Then it's a A plus. It's a S tier setup. S tier setup. We have an SMT. Uh, what do you mean by respect though? I actually wait for a gap to be disrespected because I enter based on inversion fair value gap. Inversion fair value gap. So we have a gap here. That's my gap. A small gap. That's a fair value gap. If we close below it, it invalidates this bullish fair. Yeah, I literally disrespect it. I don't respect at all. Yeah. Nah, it's fine, bro. But I just use usually like to draw the gap from the wick without drawing a box. It clears up, like it clears things for me, because sometimes with the box, if the price closes on the line, it looks like it inverted. So it it creates some sort of FOMO. Uh, I need that most. No, that is my main entry. So I only trade IFVG. That's my only entry model. Only inversion for value gap. I do not enter without any inversion for value gap. If there is no inversion, I just wait. Mm-mm-mm. That's Monday. I don't trade Mondays. Ooh, that's super trendy. Okay, we swept that low, previous day low. Then we might be looking for a reversal if you have an SMT. Are you you know what's fair value gap, right, bro? I think I mean the inversion. It's basically a disrespected fair value gap. Wait, we do have an SMT, but it's before 10 a.m., so I do not trade. I would have entered here, but it's 9:58, so that's really sad. Very sad. That would be like a perfect entry. Really clean SMT. Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's inversion. Oof, the fuck. There's no gap. That is the gap here, yeah. Okay. It's our gap. Do you have anything else? No, but that's a crazy though. Crazy rejection. Any SMT? Nope. The rejection is wild. Yeah, it hits break even though. It hits 1 to 1? No, not yet. Yeah, no, it hits 1 to 1. Move stop loss to break even. TP hit. Okay. As simple as that. Yes, bro. That's what I. So I do not trade inside the range. If there is once we broke below the range, I look for a short with SMT. I mean SMT. I only look for SMT for me to give me confidence in the trade and for me to increase the risk. I don't enter every time on SMT. But if there's no SMT, I do enter a trade. But if there's an SMT, I do increase my risk. So we break above the range, I look for inversion, I go longs. Below the range, I look for inversion, I go shorts. And I'm just it's purely mechanical. The hell, look at October, it's beautiful. September was break evenish maybe. August was good. July was good. June, yeah, pretty much. Like this strategy is, I will guarantee you, if you only trade one trade a day, you will be profitable by the end of the month. Excluding this year, May and June. May and June as well, actually June is the last 2 weeks is very good. It's just very good. But I took a break Otherwise, I would be up at least 3%. Yeah, well, you trade gold, you need to correlate it with silver. You need to have a positive correlation. So gold is silver, I think. Yeah, gold is silver. So you just open the silver price action and then look for which pair sweeps and which pair doesn't. That's your SMT. Like, I've noticed, I was looking at my journal from this year, 80 from January until now, 80% of my live trades are with SMT. Two risk to reward. I target two risk to reward. But sometimes I go for one to one when the price action is a bit choppy, right? And it's pretty late in the session. That's where I go for one to one. That's our entry. Yeah. Like here, that's my tourist reward. You could just be greedy and target the previous daily low, which is three is to reward, but I'm happy with 2R to be honest. I'm really happy. It's one to one, break even, go up below, midnight open, low, SMT no, it's a break even trade. Um, if we invert this, yeah, I'm re-entering again. That's my stop, that's my TP. That's a stop loss. That's Wednesday. Let me check. Okay, that's a good stop loss. That's a good stop loss. View up below, night open below, SMT no, and that's a stop loss. So two stop losses in this month. One, two, three, four, five, six TPs. No, I move to break even once the price taps into 1R. So once the price goes to one risk to reward, I move to break even. But sometimes when I trade live and my stop is a bit big, when I say big, like 80 points, like this type of big, no, 80, like 50 points and plus on Nasdaq. That's where I move my stop loss to break even based on the structure, how the how the market is building a structure. But otherwise, if I have a decent stop, I will just after one risk to reward, I'll move to break even. Okay, if we invert this, that's a short. Yep, that's a short. It's Thursday, and with a lovely SMT. Two risk to reward. Yep, stop loss to break even. And that's a break even. You need to practice the inversion. It's it's really simple actually. You just need to. I think you need to just look at the charts more because you need like. I think you need to tape read the price action for like 1 month and just mark out the inversion. Mark them out, and then eventually you will get used to it. The SMTs though, yo, good morning, Luke. How are you, bro? Welcome. The SMTs though only take swing to swing. what do I mean by that? So let's say here NQ failed to sweep that high here, while ES did sweep it. So that is an SMT divergence. Uh, you know? So just you need to make sure you hover, you have the cross. Do you know the cross? This, I think it's here. It's the crosshair. Yeah, you need to have the crosshair on, so that when you move your mouse, you could see from the like if you look at my other like my right hand chart ES, you could see my vertical crosshair. That's where you can that's where you can easily identify the SMT. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's past time now. It's just a break-even trade. Friday. Um, okay. No gaps. Oh, oops. That was really fast. That was our entry there. Yeah, bro. Good luck. Good luck. Try silver though. Try silver, and then you will see a big difference, bro. Big difference when you. If I don't open ES and like now, that's an SMT. That's the last swing to my hand side, and that's my last swing on ES. The swings has to match. For example, if that was not a swing, then that's not an SMT. It has to be a swing to swing because it sweeps liquidity, and the other pair doesn't. So that's a SMT. So that is one of my favorite. Like that's when I see this model, that's where I increase my risk. I see an SMT and below midnight open, and below the orb and below the VWAP. That's like my S tier setup. Okay, that's 1 to 1. Stop loss to break even. Lovely. It just fucking exploded all the way down. Dumped. Always when, like last Friday, I had a similar setup, but it was to the upside, to the long. Literally the same setup, and I got stopped. You know, it doesn't mean it's an S tier setup. It has to work. It's just higher probability of working, but it just didn't work Friday. Go up below. After this session, I want to analyze my variables. I want to analyze my variables and check the win rate of each, because I think we have good enough data now. New York session. Yeah. Well, look. I need to make a video on SMTs. Uh, SMT. Let's say okay. That's NQ. Okay. And then that's a swing high. That's a swing low. I mean swing high as well. That's ES. It's ES. Swing high. Swing low. Right. NQ swept the high. ES didn't. Right. It's just that means the overall structure for both ES and NQ, they will go down. But ES has higher probability for it to dump stronger than NQ, because NQ already swept that high. So ES is weaker. ES will dump all the way down. But for me, I don't need to wait for NQ to be the weaker SMT. When I say weaker, I mean I don't need NQ to be something like this. I don't care. When I see an SMT, I just that's my entry. SMT is an SMT. This is high, this has higher probability, but through my backtesting, I've noticed it's actually almost the same. Yeah, for the bearish, if it's a bearish, if NQ fails to sweep, that means NQ is weaker. But if you're going long, if NQ fails to sweep, NQ is stronger, and ES is weak. Yeah. Well, yeah, you get my point. Uh, okay. Tuesday. What is this? Okay. Previous daily high. That's high and low. Uh, no problem, bro. No problem. Okay, so we swept the previous daily high. If I get an SMT, I'm gonna go for the reversal. If not, I'll go longs. No SMT. I might go long if we invert this. Yep, I'm going longs. And that's a stop loss. There's no SMT for the entry. SMT no. View up above. It was in midnight open above, right? Yeah, above. Okay. See, like that's purely mechanical though. Purely mechanical. But would I take this trade live? Of course I would not. Because we just swept previous daily high. It won't make sense for me to go back up because we just swept this and we did not have a decent retracement. So I would like to look for other confirmation. Such confirmations are SMT for me to actually enter the long, which we didn't have. But mechanically, that is the entry model. Pro inversion, it's the simplest entry model, yet the strongest for me. It clears that the price wants to change its direction. It's so simple. If you see a fair value gap, got disrespected, that's it. Ooh, that's a big, big fucking orb. When we have a big orb, like with this bearish candle, the price if the price goes to the middle of the orb, we are cooked. That means we are sitting in a range. Oh, that's our entry. So now here we do have an SMT. No, we don't. I'm full of shit. No, we don't. No SMT. There's a stop loss. No one to one. View up below. Midnight open below. SMT. No. Okay. 4 losses. 3, 6, 7 wins. That's very good. When the orb is big, uh, look, if the orb is big and the candle it's it has a big displacement, like full body, that's very good because it's going to one direction, right? Like I think the price is gonna complete its bearishness. See, it's going one direction, literally. But I just stopped us out due to the chop. Yeah, because Fed Powell is talking. This guy always fucks the market. Uh, so yeah, but when you see this, that's very good. It's good. But when you see a candle like this, it's like small body, and then big wicks. That's ugly. That's very bad. That means there's a higher probability that this session is going to be uh, choppy or ranging session or ranging day. In fact, like now, well, this is not too bad though. It's not too bad because the upper wick is smaller than the lower wick, so that's not a big range. A big range is something like this, but it's full of wicks, no body candles. This is okay. No previous, no, there's no previous day low. It's my entry. Do I have an entry before? No, no entry before. That's my stop. I do have an SMT again. Wait, let me just put my tourist reward. Okay, that is my swing. NQ creates a lower low. ES sweeps creates a higher high. So NQ is the weaker pair to enter a shorts on. And we got stopped out. So yeah, by tick. That's a good trade. I wouldn't move to break even here in live. That's a good trade for me. But so that's a good stop loss. That's a very good stop loss. So it's a losing week. Let's see last day. Last day. Is it the last day? Yeah, Friday. Let's see Friday what Friday has to offer. Will it cover the losses or not? Previous day the high. Okay. Oh, wait, that is my entry. I'm just gonna put a stop order though. Stop order on the entry here. Oh yeah, see? No. This trade I do not enter because look at my stop loss. I just that's crazy. I would what the hell is this stop loss, man? That's a swing trade, so I do not enter this trade. That's a big stop loss. Really big stop loss. It doesn't matter if it goes to TP, that's a very big stop loss. Alright, did we invert this gap? Yeah, but we did not close below the range, so yeah. Oop. It's past time now. My stop loss is on the last swing. On the last swing. So here, my stop loss would be here. This is the last swing. That's a crazy ass stop. So I would look for another entry. I'm not interested in this. You know what I mean? So that's a no entry for me. It's a choppy day, but I think we finished the session. Oh no, not yet. The month is not over yet. There's Tuesday. There is Tuesday. Like this bearish candle tends to tell me that the price is interested to go down, you know. But we have a previous daily low, so this is a very strong level of liquidity for the price to reverse. The price literally reversed without sweeping this liquidity. It only swept the London lows. Yeah, see, I don't like this. I do not like like remember when I said earlier when the orb is big and we reach the 50% of the orb? I don't like this. It's so annoying. It's gonna be such a rangy day. Watch this, bro. Watch. See, so I have data. I know this shit is going to happen when it's on the 50%. Big orb is close the charts, man. Save yourself some time because majority of the time it's gonna range, and that's exactly what happened. So now the first 3 hours and a half was ranging, and then at the PM session, the last hour, it went all the way up. So yeah, that is data, and that's why I love data. Okay, November, we're done. We're done for October. That's October pretty much. It's a really good month, except last week, obviously. Um, but there are some losses that I told you I would avoid. So we have in total 170 trades. Ignore that number. That number is irrelevant because I'm ha I I made the break even as a variable, not as a stat. So ignore that number. So you have total trades 170, 63% win rate, which is very good. The equity curve is beautiful. It's so damn clean. We have that's one trade a day, 7 win streak, and 4 lose streak. So our maximum win streak is 7, maximum lose streak is 4. We ended October 4.2%, which is very good, based on a 50k account. A 50k account. Okay. Oops, what did I do? Yeah. Based on a 50k account, you ended the month on $2,100, which is pretty damn good. Yeah, that is pretty much today's session. So look at every month, bro. You trade one trade a day, and majority of the trades I do not like, because I told you sometimes ES is not correlated. We just swept the high, previous day high, and you're entering longs regardless. It's very bad, you know. It's not good. That's where discretion comes in. But regardless, if you turn into a robot, you can still be profitable. Uh, yeah, I need to analyze one thing. The analytics section here. So that's where the VWAP and the midnight open and the SMT, I call them as a combo. You know, I have a friend of mine told me that it's a combo. When you do these combos, you get a higher win rate. So let's say I want to go, I want to check the win rate for the shorts. So you remove the longs, that's shorts, and then we go to the tags. So shorts, that means I want the price to be below the VWAP. That's my shorts. And the price to be below the midnight open, right? I want to check the win rate without an SMT. So there's no SMT. SMT no VWAP below, midnight open below. I'm gonna apply filters. So okay, the win rate is 68%, 81 trades. It's very good. 81 trades, 68%. Alright, let's check how many break evens do we have. How many break even trades? I think 15 or 20. Oh yeah, it doesn't work like this. No, don't. Oh, actually, no, never mind. This break even is makes no sense. Oh, yeah. You have to click and, boys. Don't put or. So let me do it. So do not put or, put and, you know? That means VWAP below and SMT no and midnight open. My bad. Do not put or, put and. So now that is the, because I realized we had 85 trades on these variables. It makes no sense. It has to reduce. So 48 trades, 65% win rate. What does this mean? It means 48 trades, we entered shorts when we are below the VWAP, below the midnight open, and there's no SMT. Let me just check the break even now. Break even. How many break evens do we have? We have 14 break evens. We have 14, obviously 100% win rate because it's a break even. We have 14 break evens. Okay. So now let's just add SMT. Wait, I forgot the win rate on the trades. 48 trades, 65% win rate. So now I'm gonna only add an SMT. Does the SMT increase the win rate? Let's see. It's beautiful. It's obviously the SMT reduces frequency, right? It reduces the frequency, but it is more. It makes the trade higher probability. So this tells me when you see an SMT, just increase your risk. Simple as this. Now let's check for the longs, or actually SMT. No, let's check when we are short and the view up is above and the midnight open is above. So that makes the trade very low probability. Oh, there's only one trade. Yeah, because it doesn't happen a lot. Let's say view view up is below and midnight open is above. We have no trades recorded such thing. Okay, now let's go longs and SMT no, view up above, that's below, view up above, midnight open above, apply filter. Right, 54% win rate, 51 trades, that is what? View up above, midnight open above, SMT no. Now let's add SMT. So that it's interesting. The shorts this year has a higher win rate than the longs. Let's add an SMT to it. Boom, 68%. But look at the trades. The trades frequency reduced. So this is another indication that tells you when you have an SMT, it's a very high probability trade. And that is how I use the variables or the tags on Forex Replay. It helps you filter out which which trade is a plus, which setup is a plus or a B plus or C plus, etc. And I think that's it for the day. Do you have any questions? It's a pretty good session. 4 point. Wait. Clear filters. What happened? Here. 4.2%. That's very good. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Next week I'll be finishing the backtesting session because I'll be doing November and then I'll finish the first 2 weeks of December. That's it. All right. Take care, boys. See you guys next week. Bye bye. No problem, bro. Bye bye.